Hey guys, what is up? I'm here to leave you another movie review, this time for a movie that came off Netflix, I think, this month, which makes me sad because it's a great movie. The Skeleton Twins, which is directed by Craig Johnson, written by him and Mark Heyman, starring Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, Luke Wilson, and Ty Burrell. And the movie is about these two fraternal twins who try to commit suicide. Coincidentally, on the same day, they cheat. Like, one of them tries but fails. The other one is interrupted. You can say they cheated death, but really one did, I guess you can say. I guess you could say they both cheated death, I don't care. And, like, Bill Hader plays the brother. He plays this guy named Milo, who's a struggling actor, who's depressed over a relationship. I don't say he's struggling, but an actor has been getting a lot of work, and also he went through a bad relationship, like a bad breakup, and unfortunately he tried to commit suicide. And Kristen Wiig plays his sister Maggie, and she has a husband played by Luke Wilson, Lance, and she decides to take in Milo, and Milo runs into an old acquaintance of him, played by Ty Burrell. Now, when I heard about this movie, I didn't hear much about it. I didn't see a trailer until last month or something like that, and I enjoyed it. But I'll tell you one thing about the movie when I finally saw it on Netflix. A great movie. It's one of the best indie films that came out in 2014. I can't really say how much I loved it. I don't think I loved it, but I just thought it was great. Okay, I'll probably say I loved it, but not like to a degree that, oh my god, it's amazing, or I love it so much. No, not like that. Hold on a minute. Sorry guys, I thought someone called my name, but let's get back to it. It's not amazing or anything, but it's a great independent film. Now, one thing I like about this movie is that it really proves that what you see are real characters. In my opinion, the best films are ones that have characters that are so well developed that they feel like actual people. Like when you're watching a movie, you feel like these are real people. These are not characters. Like they feel like these are human beings with an actual personality and have conflicts in them. They have personal problems, personal demons, or anything like that. And this movie is a very strong portrayal of depression. Both Milo and Maggie are very depressed in their lives because of their lives are, their family, but also the fact is some of the choices that they've made in their lives or the choices or what's come in their lives and how it's affected them. The thing is, this movie talks a lot about the unpredictability of life. See, films like The Descendants is one that deals very well with the unpredictability of life. Life is unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. There's some things you hope will happen, sometimes they won't. Or some things that you hope will not happen, but unfortunately will. Basically unpredictable. This one deals with it a lot. The one thing I like about it is that slowly as the film progresses, you see these characters, it develops them, and you realize more about their conflicts, their dilemmas, basically. And you really see what has dragged them apart, what's made them who they are as people. Now, one thing I love about this movie, the performances are great. I love Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader. They are so well done. They are so funny. Bill Hader, he actually, like Milo, he's actually kind of gay, and I think he's actually pretty funny. It's not, like Stefan from SNL. He's actually very subdued and nuanced. See, like they give subdued, nuanced performances. And the thing is, Bill Hader delivers so many great laughs. In my opinion, he's so funny, but also Kristen Wiig is. Whenever their chemistry is great. Not only when they're being funny, but also in their dramatic scenes. There's actually this one scene in that you may have seen the trailer for the movie if you've ever watched the trailer. It's them doing lip syncing to, I forgot what the song is, but I loved it. It was so funny, and also it really showcases their chemistry. Really. I don't know what I was doing there. Maybe I was also trying to mimic one of Milo's moves while they were dancing and lip syncing to the song, I guess. But one thing I liked about that is it really showcases the best of their chemistry. It really proves how they can do it in a comedic sense. But you really do see the connection between them. It's just so fun. It also probably gets you back listening to that song again. I forgot it. Comment below. But also, I do like Luke Wilson in the movie. I thought he was actually pretty funny. You know, he's a bit of a guy who's lovable and kind of a bit out there, not always aware of what's going on, but he's such a likable guy. And actually, there's actually a cool joke related to those things, those shoes called Vibram 5 fingers or something like that. You know, shoes that are kind of made like in the shape of an actual human foot. There's a person I know who actually used to wear those like in middle school, but I think those were banned. I think those were banned. I don't see them wearing them now. I guess some people wear them. Maybe it's more comfortable. I have no idea. I've never listened to it. Listen to it? What the hell are you talking? No, I've never wore them. Although, why would I? I'd probably get in trouble if I was ever wearing them. I mean, if they were banned at school, well, if I was wearing them around the school, I'd probably get in trouble. But who knows? I don't think I'm gonna attempt that either, because one, that's a stupid idea. But that's just one cool joke there. The movie's actually pretty funny. Pretty funny. There's actually a lot of good humor. It's derived from many things. There's actually there's a lot of good humor at times, and overall, it's pretty funny. I mean, it has a lot of good humor. Sometimes very subtle. It's not like, there's times where actually I kind of laughed a lot, a couple times. There's also one scene between Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig, whenever I think it's at a dentist office or something like that. That was actually pretty funny, and I think it was actually genuine, actually improvised or something like that. And that's a lot of credit to give to them. It's actually really, really funny. But also, the film balances comedy and drama perfectly. The drama is very well. It feels real. You can really feel these characters and you really feel their dilemmas, and it's very well handled. Whenever these characters show off their dramatic skills, you believe them. Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig are more than just funny people. They are very talented actors. They can do drama perfectly. And, if you've seen The Martian, and actually I saw this before I saw The Martian, which also had Kristen Wiig in there, which also showed off her... she also showed off some comedic talent, but also she showed off some dramatic talent as well. So, that's cool. She's a very talented actress, I liked her a lot. I loved her in this movie. I loved everyone. Ty Burrell's also in this movie, and it's nice to see him do something a bit more dramatic. We all know the guy on Modern Family. Okay, yes, I have not seen the show. I've seen a few episodes. I've seen hints from him. He's actually pretty funny. But that's completely different from his role on this movie. He's much more dramatic and nuanced, basically like everyone is, and he does a great job. You really see a really talented actor who really has a lot to give. And I'm happy they lent their talents to this movie. I really am happy they did. Seriously, there's just nothing really bad. There's a lot. It's not a very bad movie to say. I have to say there are some surprising turns in the story that really shocked me. But I thought they fit well, concerning the themes and the characters and what they were going through, how they were developed. They're very well developed characters. I just didn't see characters. I saw real people in the movie, and I love that. That's the best way to develop a character. They feel like real people. And also when you learn a bit more about them, such as their family, actually her mom appears in the movie, and yeah, it's pretty cool. However, also there are a few scenes that stand out to me. There's a bit of you could say some metaphors you can find some if you are a bit like that, very analytical, and I found a couple in there, but I'm not going to go into them in detail. You can probably figure them out for yourself if you've ever seen the movie. You probably understand what I'm talking about. You see these characters, and you see their instability, how unstable they can be at times in certain aspects of their personality, and how they've been going through life. Overall, it's very well. If you want me to be clear on it, this movie has a lot of depressing subject matter, but there is some comedy there to help you get through it and not feel so depressed throughout. There are some moments of levity, and that's really nice to see. Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig have great chemistry. The comedy is good. I laughed a lot. I love the dramatic aspects of it. I like the subject matter. It's a great look at depression. It really does. It does it so well. It's very mature. This is one thing I like about this movie. It's also refreshingly very mature in tone. You know, you don't see a lot of comedies like that. This one is, the comedy's also very subtle. That's one thing I like about it too. It doesn't like try to throw comedy in your face. Hell no. It's subtle. It feels genuine. I like stuff like that. I really do. Problems with this movie? Very few and far between. Now you can say the movie ends up a little bit too all nicely sometimes. Maybe not. Nah, maybe not. I really just did not find a lot to hate about this movie. I really can't find a lot of bad things to say about it. I mean, you could say, oh, it's not that original. It feels fresh, though. And to be honest, it's nice to see something a bit refreshing like this during a time where you just don't get comedies like this, or comedy dramas like this. Simple and subtle, I guess you could say. I mean, sure, you could say some comedies are simple, but how about this? Subtle instead. Let's just leave it at subtle. I don't know. Mature and subtle. How about that? I thought it was a great movie. I really do. I recommend you check it out. This is the kind of comedies that deserve your money and are worth your time. I don't need the Skeleton Twins a 5 out of 5, maybe a bit generous there, but you know what? I thought it was a great movie. I can't find the problems I have. Any problems I have are very few and far between, overshadowed basically, and overall, I just think it's a great movie that's worth your time. It's nice to see mature comedy dramas. I really wish we had more of that. Anyways, guys, comment below. What do you think of the Skeleton Twins? What is your favorite Bill Hader movie? What's your favorite Kristen Wiig movie? Sorry. What are some examples of mature, subtle comedies that you want to give me? Comment below some examples, and hopefully, and you know, if there's some I haven't seen, I'll probably check them out. Comment below, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Okay, I thought it was done, but then this skipped past me while I was doing the review. While doing that, during those two parts. But let me finish it off this one. There are some moments in the story where there's also, like, where you reveal some secrets. See, this is what also makes them more like characters. They have secrets, but some of these secrets really help develop them and really learn more about their relationship, like what drove them apart and what made them who they are. There are some that really are shocking, but they're so well handled. They're handled so well. They're not overdone, they're not over dramatized or anything like that, Hollywoodized, anything like that. It's handled with subtlety and maturity. Like I said, this movie is subtle and mature, and it's refreshing to see. And this one handles a lot of its theme, involving depression so well. I really just can't. I just can't praise enough. And I have to say, there are a few surprises involving the story, involving like some of these secrets these characters harbor. But it's well done. I really just can't say enough more than, yeah, it's well done. Check it out. Anyway, okay, that's it, guys. Bye.